Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. So good to see you today for our fabulous craft along that we have today. It's going to be an amazing show. Do you have your scoreboards or your scissors, your tape ready? We hope you do. If not, there is still time to gather up your supplies because our craft along is about to begin. Perhaps you're just taking it easy today and just watching along and going to craft later. Do let us know. But before we do get started with our craft along, let's introduce everybody. So my name's Rebekah Monks and I'm going to be hosting today's craft along. I'm so excited. In our producer's station we have Gemma. Good morning. I'm ready to do our craft along. It is the one and only Rachel.
Good morning.
Good morning. We love a craft along, don't we?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Love a craft along.
I feel like you've got a really good kit to show off as well.
I know, I had so much fun prepping these.
Oh, really?
It was, I was like, what do I use? What don't I use?
I know.
Let's use it all.
Because this kit is absolutely ginormous. I mean, we were counting, there's 32 sheets in here. But before we show you that and let you know what you're going to be crafting along with, we're going to run our Win It Weekly competition. Okay, how exciting! What a bundle we've got together for you guys. This is our bundle of little love. How fabulous is that? All ready for Valentine's Day. I mean, it's still Valentine's Day. We're still feeling the love.
Oh, yeah, feeling the love all month.
All month, yeah. February is the month of love, isn't it? Absolutely. We're still carrying on because we haven't managed to celebrate yet.
No. Oh, yeah, you got, because you was at TV yesterday.
I got in last night. It was like nearly 9. And I was like, no, I want some tea and toast and go to bed. So we're carrying on. We're going to celebrate.
Definitely.
I think we're going to celebrate tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah.
Just sort of seeing the weekend on a high.
Yeah.
Gonna have a steak dinner and some cheesecake.
That sounds so good. Oh, cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with
Isn't
that,
it the best?
I think you've got to have steak and cheesecake.
Yeah,
really.
absolutely. It's the ultimate
it is.
romantic Valentine's dinner, isn't it? Steak and cheesecake. Probably not for Gemma though. You're a veggie, aren't you? Oh, you love cheesecake. Cheesecake you can do. Yeah. Absolutely.
You just can't do steak.
Yeah, just can't do the steak.
Which is the best thing.
Okay, let's have a little look at this bundle, shall we? I'm totally going off in a tangent, guys. We've got our love die here, our essential words. We have got our beautiful duotone matte-tastic paper pad, petal pink, fuchsia fizz, all those gorgeous, wonderful romantic pinks in there. Absolutely beautiful. Going off into that gorgeous pale, it's almost
nice,
like a rose white colour, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And then you've got those hot pinks, those lips. Oh, it just reminds me of like a lipstick swatch.
Oh, yes.
Gorgeous,
Which
gorgeous.
Your favourite?
Very fancy. And then we have got our wonderful, delightful roses decoupage card kit here. Super easy. It makes 12 complete cards in here. You get all these sort of almost like decollage pieces that you can be making in here with your beautiful card bases. You've got envelopes, full instructions, and they are so easy to put together. An absolute piece of cake. They're so much fun. So this bundle is worth $34.97 and we have got 3 lucky winners this week. So to be in with the chance, we would like you to like, share and comment. How many Valentine's Day cards are exchanged in the UK every year? Is it A, 14 million, B, 25 million, or C, 30 million? That is a heck of a lot of Valentine's Day cards.
That really is.
Did you send or receive a Valentine's Day card, Rachel?
So I sent one. I sent Sam a Valentine's card. He did send me one back, but it was part of the flowers. He said,
"Oh, the one that came with the flowers."
He said, "This is your Valentine's card."
Oh, flipping heck, he's good, isn't he? Economising.
But I did get one from Theo and William as well that they made at nursery.
Oh, how
They're
sweet.
like little footprints. It was so cute.
Oh, gorgeous. Let us know, did you make any Valentine's Day? Did you send any? Did you receive any? How exciting. But we want to know how many are exchanged in the UK. That is a lot of Valentine's Day cards, guys. Wowzers. Okay, so we're going to run through the main part of our show. It is a craft along today, and it is all with our diamond membership kit that you get. So if you are a diamond member, Oh my goodness, it is absolutely incredible. You can join today for just $19.99 and take advantage of so many benefits. It is amazing. I mean, it's $19.99. The kit that you get pays for itself.
Yeah.
Without any of the other benefits, this beautiful 36 sheet collection pays for itself. So even if you're not getting any other benefits, it's fine. But we're not just giving you that, we're giving you loads of other benefits.
Loads of benefits.
So already it's paid for itself. So on top of that, you're getting reward points on every single thing that you buy. You're going to get a priority dispatch, which means there's only next day that go quicker than your parcels. They are next to be packed and sent out by our warehouse. We get monthly diamond deals here as well, people. They are deals that change every single month. And Rachel, you did the show yesterday with these, didn't you?
Yeah, there were some really good deals on there. Like even like above 60%,
absolutely.
Which was great.
And it's on core items, fashion items. There's a nice mixture of everything.
Yeah, there was,
essentials as well, so it's definitely worth joining. You also get 10% across our product, all the products on our website, which is just incredible. I mean, again, you're going to be stacking up those savings. So everything else on top of that kit is a bonus.
Definitely.
Because like I say, the kit has paid for itself. It's absolutely wonderful. You get a birthday gift of 500 reward points, which is £5 to spend on absolutely anything you like. Which is just incredible, isn't it? So we're going to run through this kit very, very quickly to show you what we're going to be crafting along together with and what you can get if you do join. We had loads of members join last week for our members week as well, and again, that's something again that we do for our members, extra discounts every so often. But like I say, if you just joined last week for our Hunky Dory, or you're thinking of joining the Diamond Club this week, we're going to show you what you're going to get home. And it is the most beautiful collection. I came into the studio and I was like, I forgot how gorgeous this is.
It really is, isn't it?
It's stunning. Perfect all year round crafting. It's got the most beautiful vintage tones running throughout here. So you're going to get, let me just read out the list of what you get. You're going to get 4 foiled and die cut topper sheets, 2 foiled and die cut embellishment sheets, 2 foiled and die cut letter coins, 4 foiled cardstock, 4 printed cardstock, 8 inserts and 8 double-sided papers.
Wow.
Phew.
That's a lot.
It's a mouthful, isn't it? And I mean, look at this level of artwork that you get. It's absolutely stunning. You get roses, butterflies, peonies, verses in here, frames, borders. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at these toppers. You are beautifully unique, just like every flower blossoming in our garden of life. Absolutely stunning. Buttons there, circles there, and then we've got the rest of our toppers. Really nice fancy shapes. These are die cut, ready for you to press out onto your projects. And again, the most gorgeous, whimsical flowers in here that you're getting. Really, really nice. Just that nice mixture between sketchy and realistic. Absolutely kind of that halfway in between. You've got swirls and damask throughout here as well. Love these as well. Rachel, you absolutely adore toppers like this, don't you? Almost kind of that.
Much you can do with it,
that mini sort of deck of cards size. It's so nice, isn't it? Obviously, you can pop these on a big card, small cards, maybe make those sort of ATC style notelets. Absolutely everything on there. You know, and you're getting 9 toppers on there and all of those 4 sentiments on there. Absolutely beautiful. So jam packed on every single sheet. I can't believe this is a free gift.
I know.
I'd pay good money for a kit like this. You've got that arch with that beautiful bird, those mustard tones, all those vintage colours. These are your letter coins. So again, these are die cut, ready for you to just pop out and press straight onto your projects. And obviously you get 2 sheets of these, of the whole alphabet. So you could be spelling out names, initials, maybe Mr. and Mrs. for a romantic wedding card, something like that.
Make it personal.
Absolutely. And you get numbers here as well. So if you want to do a wedding or an anniversary date.
Oh, that would be nice.
Or perhaps a milestone birthday. So much you can be doing with these. We absolutely love our letter coins here at Hunky Dory, just to give you that extra bit of personalisation, and they marry up with the kit so well. You also get these gorgeous extra embellishments here. These are just sort of like roses and flowers, etc. And you can be obviously just popping those onto your cards as extra toppers and embellishments. You can also make bouquets, wreaths, etc., arrangements of any kind. And again, you get some little sentiments on there as well. 2 sheets of those as well. And then we get to your gorgeous cardstock. Isn't it stunning? This is what we're going to be crafting along with today, guys. You're getting so much in this kit. The slip says makes at least 12 cards. I'd be surprised if you can't make 20.
I know. Yeah, if you cut into that cardstock. I love these ones with the boards as well. I think they're so like just fancy.
Just so different. Yeah. So gorgeous. So different with those sort of like beautifully angled borders for you there. You've got corners here. Absolutely so many fussy cutting opportunities. Those polka dots just marrying up really well. And then we get to your sort of look at the foiling.
Oh, that's cute.
The foiling on that, and this is a free gift, guys. Absolutely free. And you get the polka dotty one there as well. Absolutely stunning. And then we're into your double-sided papers here. So absolutely beautiful array of papers for you to be just, again, extending those card makes out for you. Absolutely beautifully. You know, you get the all over sort of ditzy floral prints here, the big blooms. Again, the same sort of colorways as your card collection. So it's going to be working really, really well, marrying up nicely. Again, you could be making decorations, party pieces, you know, 3D makes, absolutely stunning. Inserts to finish off. There's one for each of your cardstocks there, 8 in total. Absolutely beautiful. You can just fold these in half and stick them into your cards, no problem at all. Or again, you can be chopping these up absolutely beautifully. So that's $19.99. Like I say, that's already paid for itself with that Club Hunky Dory membership. We are going to show you some of our customer makes as well. Thank you so much if you did send us a make, and keep sending them in, guys.
Definitely,
we love to see them. So we've got this beautiful example from Annette Mercer, and these are the types of cards you can be making at home.
That's gorgeous.
Stunning card, Annette. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you've been so busy.
Nice.
Thanks for sending us a second one. That's beautiful with that acetate on there. We've got this lovely example from Brenda Bayliss.
That's really nice.
Isn't it gorgeous? That arch just framing that bird, those extra little cherry blossom touches, gorgeous. And again, using it with your die cuts. Absolutely beautiful. Again, you can personalise that to your recipient of choice. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous little one from Caris. That's beautiful.
And that's like using like one of them little toppers as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, you've got the polka dots in there, you've got the gems in there. Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Caris. Oh, nice. I love this one. That paper is one of my favourites.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Thank you so much, Jane. And another one that's been busy. You've got that gorgeous fold back. I love how it's on the right hand side as well.
That's very different, isn't
so different. A bit of box making as well. Gorgeous. So you can be doing projects like this because you get so much of the kit.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And we've got this one from Julie McKay.
Nice.
Isn't it gorgeous?
That's really cute. Using her other dies as well to the happy birthday.
Yeah, and I love those flowers just going around the side of that frame.
It really adds something different, doesn't it?
And then we've got this one as well. Nice. We actually have that as one of our card models on here. So Julie, I think you've been inspired by us because we have that card in the studio. I thought I recognised that layout. And this one was made by our lovely Jane, but how good does it look made by Julie as well? So you can definitely get this home and copy our layouts.
Which is great.
Oh, it's the biggest, honestly, it's the biggest compliment in the whole wide world, like seriously. Okay, so we're going to go across to a demo, but we're going to run through what you need. So, which card are we making first? This happy birthday one. Let's just show it really quickly, Jem, sorry. We're going to be making this card today with our watercolour garden kit. Absolutely beautiful. What size is this? 7x5?
So 7x5.
Absolutely gorgeous. You've got those pops of gold in there. So to be making this, you will need obviously your deluxe card kit. Rachel has thrown in some Matastic Adorable Scoreboard in the shade of Honey. Some gold gemstones, again optional if you do or don't have them.
Yeah, you could even have like different colours, like pink or something.
For sure.
Yeah.
Some gold mirror, your double-sided papers and your watercolour garden inserts. So most of that is in the kit. The papers, the inserts and the card kit is in there. So it's really only your Matastic, your Miri and your gemstones that is extra from your stash. And obviously you can sub and swap that out. So Rachel, I'm going to pass this card to you.
Thank you.
And we're going to be making this.
Right, so let's put that to one side. So first of all, let's cut down our Matastic. So I've gone for a 5x7 card, but I've cut it from a 7x7 just so it's got that nice opening on the side. But you could do it with a normal, ordinary size 5x7. I'm using the wrong cardstock already. Let's go for our Matastic. So let's cut this to 5x7 inches. So, and this is going to sit directly onto our card blank. And then we're going to go for some gold. Let's leave a little border so that we can see that Matastic. So let's go for 4 3/4 and 6 3/4. Like again, if you wanted to make your border a bit more bigger, then you could just cut your Miri down a bit smaller.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go for our printed card. And we're going to use this part here. Now, again, you could cut it anywhere on this cardstock because it does all match and it will look very nice whichever way that you cut it if you wanted the bird in your card. But we're going to stick it so that we've got just this corner piece here. So let's stick some of our card together. So I'm just using my double-sided tape for this. Now I've got the finger lift one just so it's a little bit easier just to lift it off. And I'm just going to stick that down and then let's pop this one on as well. And then there we go. So a card like this, like you could still fit all your toppers on if you wanted it that way as well.
Absolutely.
Right, let's just get rid of these tape and put that to one side. So now I'm going to bring in a bit of my double-sided papers. So this is the one with that gorgeous green on the back. We're just going to use a little bit of this. I'm just going to measure what I actually cut it to. So that is just 2 notches below the 1.5 inches. And then we want it so that it's at 2 notches below 6 3/4.
Amazing.
So then we've just got that little strip just to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
it looks beautiful with that one.
and we're going to get our gold Miri. So we're going to cut this to 1.5 inches. And again, just 2 notches below that 6 3/4. So that will just give us a little frame just there. And then, so let's stick this down. So I've stuck this down just with some double-sided tape. Now again, if you wanted to make it a bit different, you could add foam pads to this to lift it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Add a bit of dimension to your card.
Oh, just had a question, Rach, about the size of your printed cardstock from Deline Wickstock.
Okay, so that is, let me remember. So it's just 2 notches below the 4 3/4.
Yeah.
And then it would be 2 notches below the 6 3/4.
Yes. So is your Miri mat 4 3/4 by 6 3/4?
That is, yes.
Right. So if your Miri is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, again, if you want to leave 3 notches or 1/4 inch for your Miri, you can do. But yeah, it's 2 notches under that. So hopefully that does help.
Yeah, I think it's just personal preference. Like if you like a bigger gold border, then obviously cut your card so that it is a bit smaller. But if you wanted it like less, or you don't even have to have like the gold, you could just have it matted onto
the yellow.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Right, so let's bring in our topper sheet now. So for these ones I've used this butterfly large one, and I've also used the one with the bird. I've used this one at the bottom. Now for these two, I've took the border away from that. Now keep hold of these. They're lovely little frames of those, and you could make like aperture cards or anything. I think they're something that you should keep.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, don't be getting rid of those, guys.
So we're just going to place them to where we want them to be. And again, there's so many toppers on that sheet that match so well with the cardstock that you could, if you wanted to replicate this card and do like a couple of like the same kind of style, then you can definitely do that as well.
Oh yeah, I think so, yeah. Especially with, like you say, these lovely labels from the Topper collection.
Yeah.
Because they're all, you know, they're a similar kind of size.
They are, yeah. Alright, so let's just take our foam pads off. Now I'm going to start with this little one on the side here. So just lining it up and just leaving about an inch from the top and an inch from the side. And then I'm going to go ahead over and do this one as well. So I'm going to, again, leave about an inch, just a little bit. Not an inch, sorry, about 2 centimetres. And then this one, just going to pop it in the middle.
Gorgeous.
There we go. So let's choose our sentiment. So I'm going to go with this one, because this happy birthday, because it is curved, so it all matches very well with them toppers.
Yeah, it really does.
Let's just cut our foam pad down. And then I'm just going to stick it just below that centre topper, nice and carefully. And then I've also brought in some of our gold, I think they're gold brad gems.
Yeah.
I absolutely love these. I love how big they are. So we're going to go ahead and put just 3 of these at the bottom. Now, if this is something that you don't particularly like, then we have got the smaller ones as well.
Absolutely. Or you could swap it out for maybe some green pearls.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah, there's some really nice the pearl ones.
Yeah. Or some, you know, you could even go with like white pearls for this. Whatever you've got in your stash, really. But they do look nice just on the corner there, don't they? Definitely. There's a little extra embellishment. Absolutely gorgeous.
I've lost my card blank. I've put my card blank down. I don't know where I put it.
There might be one in the trolley, Rach, on your left.
I think, yeah. I think, is it under there? One last little look. Oh, here it is.
Buried it.
Sorry, guys. I buried it underneath all my paper. Well, I was like, I like this one.
Hopefully, if you are crafting along, it's giving you a little bit more time.
Definitely. Right, so we're going to stick this to our card front. So I'm just going to put some tape all over that, and then very carefully we shall stick it to our card. If we can get, there we go. Oh, everything's getting in my way.
Oh, stick your card the right way up.
Yep. Right. Let's just line that up.
Awesome.
Then we're just going to open up our card now, because we have got these inserts that are absolutely lovely, and so I thought they were white at first, and then I put it against my card blank because it's not. It's like an off-white, and it's so lovely and so fitting.
Absolutely stunning. It just gives it that more like vintage kind of look, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Absolutely beautiful kit, guys. Honestly.
Right, so I'm going to cut this so it's 4 3/4 by 6 3/4.
Gorgeous.
Just so then we've got a little bit of a border in our card, and then, because it's going to bug me if I don't, I think we need some new blades in our trimmer.
Oh my
God,
God,
have been in forever. So I'm just, and if you do have the same problem at home, then it's absolutely fine, because you can just run your scissors down it, and it will take away all them little
feathery bits.
feathery bits.
Yeah, we know you guys at home. We are waiting for them too, guys.
I know.
March just cannot come quick enough.
But it will soon be here though, won't it?
It will. And you know what Dan's like? I'm sure this isn't going to be the last time. So when they do finally come back in, get yourself a good few packs.
But not too many that we don't have any.
Yeah, that's so true. Honestly, he never learns, does he?
No, I know he doesn't. Right, so I've just put some tape just on the side there, so that when we turn it over, the tape's on this side, just to add a little bit of a difference. You can stick it fully down if you wanted to, but I think there's something nice about having a card where the insert is not fully stuck down to it.
It looks really posh, doesn't it?
And there we go, and there's our card, all done.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely stunning card. And that does not take a lot of time or effort to put that together.
No. Just add a little bit of, like, a little bit different, like with your double-sided papers. Everything else.
Absolutely beautiful.
Perfect.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Rachel.
No problem.
Just love it. Absolutely love it. I love this kit so much. We've got a couple more makes to show you. We've got this one as well with the acetate one. Absolutely beautiful. You can just bow that around it. We've got this gorgeous one. I know a few people. I know it was Angela and Shelley said I must dig this kit out for Mother's Day.
Yes.
It's the perfect Mother's Day kit,
really
isn't it?
is.
Obviously you can personal it to be mum. And obviously not just mum. I mean, you call your mum Mom, don't you? With an O?
Yeah, I think it's a Birmingham thing.
It's a Birmingham thing. Obviously, we know all our friends across the pond use Mom.
Yeah, that's it.
Or maybe, you know, if you're getting this out with the children, they might want Mummy or Mammy.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. So obviously those letter coins giving you that personalisation, but honestly, absolutely gorgeous. If you use this for your Mother's Day makes, don't forget to send them in. We've got this beautiful fold back one here as well. Absolutely gorgeous with that bird at the bottom there. Just, I love the two birds on here as well.
Yeah, that's
looks
nice,
so good, doesn't it? We've got this thinking of you. Again, this foiled roses cardstock is another personal favourite of mine, with those circular frames on. We've got a similar one. Oh, do you know, this looks like this looks again similar to one of Julie's that she sent in as well. Yes. Same kind of layout.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. There's no name on this one, but it is very, very beautiful. And then we've got this one as well, personalised for Granny.
Oh, that's really nice.
Isn't it sweet?
That's so cool.
Again, like obviously, you know, when my grandma was here, I used to get her a Mother's Day card as well.
Yeah, that's it.
So don't forget about all the nannies and grandmas, guys. Absolutely beautiful samples there. But today we have something brand new for you, and it is called Win It Back. Let's have a little look. Okay, so this is very exciting. If you're, isn't it? It's amazing.
That's brilliant.
Win It Back. Okay, so we're celebrating our Diamond members. We had Members Week last week for all of our members, and we've had the Diamond deals this week. We've had the Diamond gift craft along. So many of you guys in the comments, absolutely beautiful, saying that you've made the most beautiful cards with this, etc., etc. Well, it's time to win it back. From today until the end of the month, you could be in with the chance of winning back the value of your Diamond subscription back on your account as a credit. That is £19.99 added onto your account just for being a Diamond member.
That's amazing.
Isn't it amazing? I mean, I've already said it's paid for itself.
So
imagine it paying for itself and then paying for itself again. That is incredible. All current Diamond members are included in the draw. So do not worry, it's not just Diamond members that sign up today till the end of the month. If you are a Diamond member with us already, if you've been a Diamond member since day one, do not worry, you still have a chance of winning that back. If you're not a member yet, it is not too late. Obviously, just sign up to enter. Can we have the code again for the Diamond membership, please? It is just Diamond 101. You can just add that into your basket and pay for it, and you could be in with the chance of winning it back. Your entries close on the 28th of February 2023, and the lucky winners will be announced live on Hunky Dory TV on the 1st of March. How many winners have we got, Gemma? It's 5 5 winners.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. I've seen a few people saying, I'm sure it was Kathleen that signed up to, finally ordered it.
Oh.
Well, you're in with the chance of winning. Karen, who said it's money well spent, enjoy.
Definitely.
Sharon has said it's the best £20 I've ever
Oh,
spent.
that's wonderful.
You are in with the chance. So do not worry about that. It's all done for you. You don't need to enter, do you? You're automatically entered. So that is incredible. How exciting!
That is really cool.
I can't wait to announce the winners. Absolutely amazing giveaway there. Okay, let's take a look at our second card for our craft along, shall we? And it is this beautiful, like I say, we've got Mother's Day on the brain. It's the next occasion in the calendar.
It definitely is, isn't it?
And like I say, so many of you are wanting to whip up a Mother's Day card with this kit. So get it out if you haven't already and come and craft along with us. So, again, this is another stunning make from our lovely Rachel. Quite simple, you don't really need any extra stash with this one, do you?
No, other than your nesting die, so you will need a die machine. But I'm pretty sure that if you don't have a die machine,
you could use one of your middle frames that you maybe have got lying around,
definitely.
etc.
I think there is some in the kit as well, isn't there?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, I can see.
Yeah.
Let's just go back to that kit again, Gemma. You could be using this middle frame right here.
Definitely.
Or any that you've got in your kind of stash. Okay. So what else do we need? Let's grab that list up again. So obviously your deluxe card kit, your double-sided papers and inserts, your foam pads, gold mirror, circle nesting dies, but obviously we've just said that you can swap that out. That's no problem at all. A craft knife.
Yeah.
Some glue. And this is a 7x7 card blank.
It's cut down from a 7x7 card blank.
Oh, I did think that. I was like, it's a little bit smaller than I was thinking for a 7x7. Absolutely beautiful card though. So if you want to make that, grab your supplies and we'll be going through this step by step. Isn't it beautiful? That foiling on there is stunning. Okay, so I'm going to pass this over to Rachel.
Thank you.
And we're going to go through exactly how to make this card for you.
Let's pop it on that side. Right, so first of all, with your card blank, so I have cut this down to 6.5 inches. Now you can keep it at 7 if you wanted to. It's your choice. So first of all, we're going to die cut that frame, but as said, so you can use that middle frame that is in your kit, and that is a good use of using your middle frames.
Absolutely.
Right, so we are just going to line this up. So I've got some of our purple tape, and then let's pop this one in the middle so that we've got an even gap going round. And then let's just put a tiny little bit more tape onto that to just make sure that it's secure, and then we're just going to run that through our die machine.
Awesome. Susan Dodd says in North America Mother's Day is in May.
Oh yes, it is.
I always forget that. Yeah, so you could be making this well ahead of time.
Definitely very prepared if you're making it for them. Yeah, I always get a bit confused with like Mother's Day, because Father's Day is a different day as well, isn't it?
No, I think Father's Day is the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
I think here it's always before Easter, isn't it? It's like Mothering Sunday, traditionally. So we do celebrate a little bit earlier, but you can be super organised if you want to get ahead.
Definitely so. Right, so we've just die cut that frame, and let's just take that off. So let's bring in, where did I put? Oh God, I'm losing everything, can't I? Let's get this card in, just because I want to make sure that it looks exactly how I did it. So we're going to start off with this double-sided paper. So this is the same one that we used for our previous card, and it's just a great way to make use of it. So we're going to cut this down to 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. Now what we're going to do, so we're not wasting anything of this, because on the card you'll see that it's got a different print on the aperture bit, which is on the reverse of here. So we're going to get our craft knife, and we're just going to cut out the center of it. Now you don't have to be too careful with this. You don't have to really use a ruler or anything, because we're not going to see any of this once it's on our card. We just want it so that we've got that reverse side as well. So we'll put that to one side and we'll be using that later. Now we've got some gold mirroring. So again, just like the previous card, what I love to do when I'm making cards is have that little bit of gold, and so then we can add it all together, because on our toppers we have got some gold foiling.
It brings the foiling out, doesn't it?
Does.
It really is. If you can stretch to add the mirroring to marry up with the toppers, it does make a huge difference.
Yeah. Right, so again, so that was 6 1/4 inches, just to have that little bit of the double-sided paper. And again, same as our previous card, we're just going to have it so that we're having a little bit of that gold mirroring. So I'm going to cut that, what did I cut that to? Just 2 notches above the 6. And then let's just make sure. Perfect. So we're going to take our gold mirror now. So exactly the same as our double-sided paper. We're not going to see this when it goes onto the card. We're going to cut that square out. Now with this, you can do this with your trimmer, and then you will have a perfectly lined little mat to keep, but that's okay. We can put that to one side and we can use that for our die cuts and another frame or anything like that. So let's just make sure that fits. So putting them to one side, we're now going to stick our frame on, and let's use a little bit of construction glue. I don't know whether I've put that in details to have some kind of glue, but you need some glue just to stick this frame on. So it doesn't really matter anything that you've got, just so it's a bit, so you've got that little bit of wiggle room, because our tape is a bit too thick to fit onto this. So we're just going to put just a little bit of glue around that, and wherever you're happy for your aperture to go, then stick that down. And you could do that in the middle. I'm chose to do it on the top corner like that. And then we are going to let that dry. So while we're letting it dry, let's get this stuck down to our card blank. So again, I'm going to use some double-sided tape for this. So we're just going to put this all around our double-sided paper, like that.
Oh, love how that you've really maximised that paper by weeding it out in the middle, Rach.
Yeah, I think you have to, don't you? Because these papers are absolutely gorgeous.
I know, yeah.
And you just want to make the most out of them. Right, so just take our tape off there, and then let's bring in our card blank. And then, so if you wanted to, you could use construction glue with this, and then give you that little bit more of a wiggle room to stick it down. So we're going to put that to one side now.
Yep.
We're going to bring back this, and we're going to, now that it's dried, we're going to cut out that inner frame. So I'm just using my craft knife to go round very carefully right up to that edge of that gold frame, to make sure that we can't see any of our foiled card when it is cut out. So just that last little bit now. And then, where does it end? There it is. Thought I was going round again then.
Going around in circles, right?
I think I am going round in circles. So I'm just going to get that, just that little bit from that side there, just to neaten it up a little bit. And then there's just that one there as well. There you go. And just that one. Right. So once you're happy with that, so we're going to take the cutout part from our double-sided paper now, and we're going to place this around here like so. So let's just get some of our double-sided tape.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to, another way that you could use this, you could actually make it a full aperture so that it goes all the way into the card.
Yeah, of course.
And then you can pop your paper behind onto your inside your card blank, and then you could put your little your mom sentiment on the inside as well. I kind of like it that you just see that little glimpse of like the outside bit.
It looks so pretty.
Right, so let's get our gold now. So we're just going to stick some double-sided tape on the back of this, and then we can stick it to our gold mirror. So also another way, you could use some foam pads to stick this.
Yeah,
to your
absolutely,
card.
yeah.
Give it a bit of dimension as well. Alright, so let's stick this now to our card blank. So just put in some more of that double-sided tape on. Make sure that it is very secure when we stick it down. Oh, just that little bit there. And then last one. And then let's carefully just line it up so that you've got the same amount of border going round, and then we'll stick it to our card blank.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
It's starting to come together, isn't it? Right, so I've got some little bits and bobs now. So these are all from the element sheet. Now, when I was doing this card, obviously I'd used like the butterflies and that, and the flowers. So I've bought in some different flowers. They're from the same sheet, but I thought it was a good idea that to show you that you don't have to use just that flower. All of the flowers that are on there, you can make up into this style of card.
Yeah, that's it. And because they're so gently curved, you can pop them around the sides of your frames and on your toppers, in your corners, for example. But they're not so curvy that they won't sit nice on a straight line or on a topper. That looks beautiful, Rach.
I do really like these floral designs. I think they're so cute.
They really are. Yeah, they definitely are. They're so like, I want to say contemporary. I know flowers are obviously quite traditional, but the style that these have been done
it is, isn't it? Especially with them like colours. And I love like some of the paper and that. It's like a kind of contrast, but it matches so well.
Yeah,
like this green. Right, so I'm just cutting a little bit off from this one because we're going to like decoupage this up a bit, and you can cut as much off as you want. Keep hold of the little bits that you've cut off though, because that will be perfect for another little card. So I'm happy that I've cut a little bit off, but not too much. And then I've also cut down some of our foam pads just to stick back stick on the back of here. And then let's line that up.
Oh, so pretty.
And stick that down. Right, so now on the little sheets there's these little dragonflies as well, which are so cute.
So cute.
So let's stick these down. So I'm just going to use some construction glue for this, and just on the opposite corner as to where you put the flowers, we're just going to put a couple of these on. Let's have a little butterfly on as well.
Oh, this is looking so good.
It is. It's amazing how you can just like look at stuff and you see it completely different when it's actually on the card. so you can make it into anything that you want.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's also these little flowers as well, and what I thought is that to build up that array of flowers at the bottom, we could add some extra ones to it. So I'm just going to cut some foam pads down, and let's stick that one onto there. And then we've got another little one as well. Let's pop this one just on the other side. That one there. And if you wanted to, you could actually, yeah, let's do this.
Are you going to sneak that one in?
I think I'm going to sneak this one in as well. Why not? Hey?
Why not? Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Build it up a little bit. And let's just have one last little butterfly on this side as well. And then we can get our little pencil button toppers. So let's do, so on my original card we've got Mom. Let's do Nan.
Yeah.
Have it a bit different. So we're just, and it's great that you get 2 sheets as well. If you've got like a long name or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you've always got them extra letters. Right, so let's cut down some of our foam pads just to stick on the back of here. And then let's line them up first, just to make sure that we've got enough room for them. So we'll place them just there.
Amazing.
And then
Cute.
and we're going to finish with an insert, because these inserts, as said on the last card, these inserts are absolutely gorgeous. And I think for this, let's go a little bit smaller for our border, a little bit bigger, sorry, for our border. So I'm going to cut it to 6 inches.
Oh, and have that nice white edge.
Yeah. And let's just take them little feathery bits off again. Just so it's nice and neat. And then I think for this one, let's stick it completely to our card.
Yeah. Just showing you all the different ways that we can use these inserts, Rachel.
And then so let's line that up, make sure that we've got it nice and straight. Oh, oh dear. Can I salve it? Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Oh, just slit at the last second then. There we go. Right, and there we are.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous card. Another fabulous card that you could be making at home. Like you say, I love that kind of that pop in the centre of the circle with your other pattern. Absolutely.
It's like you're looking through like a window and that's like the outside bit.
Isn't it gorgeous? It's so pretty. But this kit, it's amazing. You can't make a bad card with it.
You really can't.
It really is absolutely stunning. Okay, right, what are we going to next? Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, we had a couple of you, I think I meant to do this in part 2 of the show, commenting about how good the Diamond membership is with your Crafting with Hunky Dory magazine. Now, we do have a membership package for our members in the UK that does come with the subscription for the magazine. Gemma, do we have the graphics for that one? The mag subscription? Oh, I'm sure the team can pop it in. But if you do want to subscribe to the magazine, you can get your normal Diamond membership with all of those benefits, plus a year's worth of our Crafting with Hunky Dory magazine, saving 20% off that cover price, so even more. That is $47.95.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
That's a bargain. You think of how many magazines we bring out a year.
Yeah, we bring out
like
6. It's bi-monthly, absolutely, and
that's
they're
brilliant.
full of inspiration. Free kits as well. So again, another way that this subscription is paying for itself. Oh, thank you, Gemma. Sorry, I'm putting her on the test here, aren't I? You know, and every single one of you that's commented about the magazine. Myra Langdon says, I love it. Jackie Bradley, the best value. Claire Alcock, I love my magazine. There's such good value for money. The free kits that come with them are fab. So it is for our UK members because it does go out through our post on a subscription automatically for you guys. But again, if you want even more from your Diamond membership, that will come included with the magazine subscription. So again, I can't even begin to describe the savings on that.
No.
All those free kits, 20%
definitely.
off the magazine, your $19.99 diamond kit, 10% through off the year.
It
just goes on and on. It's insane. So it really, really is worth subscribing if you do love our magazine and you are in the UK. Again, it does mean that your first priority to get that magazine as well. They do get sent out first because they're on a subscription service, so they get straight out. And also, it does mean that, you know, we've had a couple of issues in the past that have sold out straight away.
The last one, that sold out in like a couple of days, didn't it?
Days. So it does mean that you're also guaranteed to get that magazine. So it's definitely worth getting that on there. Okay, so the final part of our show, it's all about our Digi downloads. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so we have got this beautiful Digi downloads for you to go alongside with your Diamond Watercolour Garden Collection. It is the most beautiful array of materials that you can be downloading to use at home. And Rachel, you've just kept this really simple.
I have, yes.
Really simple. So if you've never done Digi crafting before, you've never done colouring or anything like that.
Yeah, this is a great way to dip your toe into the water.
I think so. Absolutely beautiful. You've got that ombre of pink there, that beautiful image. You can just print these straight off. We've got so many actually. This is just one that we have for you guys. I mean, just look at how gorgeous they are. You've got the bird, which is echoed throughout the collection, those butterflies on that arrangement of flowers. And then we have got, oh, I love that gorgeous, like it's almost like a vine border, isn't it?
Nice is that?
With that floral corner as well. So absolutely beautiful range of Digi downloads to go with your Diamond membership kit, and this is just one of them. So if you want to download those for free, just go to hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. They're all on the hub. I found them this morning because I did print myself one off, and they're so easy, guys. Honestly, they're really easy. Do send us any emails if you have any questions about these, but definitely get these in, especially, you know, if you are one of your international members that doesn't always order regularly because of shipping, etc. You can do these at home. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful cards. So let's have a look what we need for this particular card. So you need your free Watercolour Garden digital downloads. Rachel has chosen to accompany this with some of our adorable scoreboard colours. She's used Midnight Black, Bubblegum, that's my favourite shade of all time.
It's nice, isn't it?
Pink Flamingo and Hot Pink. She's used our Prism ink pads, just 2.
Yes, just 2.
You've chosen to use blush. Do you know, it looks so good. It looks like there's 4 in here. That ombre is amazing. Obviously you could swap this out for other pinks, maybe your purples, greens, etc.
Any colour that you've got.
Any colour that you've got. You're going to need some of our Hunky Dory low tack tape, the purple one. And she has also chosen to use pink pearl gemstones. Again, you can swap those out for any of your gemstones in your stash. So we have got that as well, and we have got 2 stamped print and colour cards in a 5x5 and a 6x4 that you can just fold in half on our hub as well. And again, you could be embellishing this further with bits left over from your kit, couldn't you?
Yeah,
bringing in maybe that mirror if you've got some sentiments left over, or you want to use your letter coins. That's absolutely fine. So do have a checkout of our hub there as well. Sorry, the iPad was just being a bit funny there. Okay, so before we do go over to you, Rach, we're going to remind you of that Win It Weekly question for our little love bundle here. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got 3 winners this week, and we want to know how many Valentine's Day cards are exchanged in the UK every year. Is it 14 million, 25 million or C 30 million. We're going to be announcing that winner on Friday. Rach, would you like me to pass you your card?
Oh yeah.
And we're going to be going straight over to you for our third and final demo.
So before we make this card, let's have a look at this. So you can get these and you can print this straight like this. This is what I've done, apart from I've cut this down now. The reason why I've done this card how it is because this is actually printed onto normal printing paper, this one, and I thought that it was a good way to show you that if you are just starting to do these digi-downloads and you wanted to like download them, print them off, but you don't have any paper yet, or you just have a few inks, then this is such a great way to make a card still using that image. So with these, when you print it off and you cut it down, there are little black little notches that will show you where to cut them, and if you cut it the same, if you use all these little notches all the way around to cut it, then it will create a 5x5 card. But what we're going to do is we are going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to, let's just cut that one first. So we're going to actually just cut it into a 5x5 piece, and then we are going to decorate it on and mat it up to make a 6x6 card. But that is always there if you do want to just make a 5x5 card. So we've got our image and we've got our card blank, 6x6. So let's start by cutting down some of our gorgeous,
oh my goodness,
adorable scoreboard. Now when I was doing this, I was like, oh, I'll just stop at one colour, and then I saw all the different pinks and I was like, yeah, let's just go a bit wild.
Let's do it. We are still, it's early days for our 2023 adorable scoreboard, and we are still very much in the early days.
Yeah,
we're in
we
love.
are definitely in love with it. So we've cut our brightest shade of pink down to 6x6 inches. And then we're going to mix it up a little bit. Now you could do it however you want really. You could have 3 separate different colours, or you could have the different shades in the families. So what you need to do is cut your second one down to 5 3/4, just to make a little border. No, sorry, I'm telling you wrong. That one's a bit different. Sorry, it's 5.5 inches. So we're going to have a really large border of that bright pink going round. So we've got 6x6 inches and then 5.5 inches.
Oh, I love that big border.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that colour is really bright and vibrant. It just, yeah, it's just very, very nice, is that. Let's cut this next one to just 2 notches below that 5.5.
Yeah, this is our bubblegum shade.
This one's your favourite one.
It is, it
Yeah.
is. I love them all though, Rach, honestly.
I know, they're all so different, aren't they?
Absolutely. And we've got, I think we have got one for every single project. And even if you pick out 2 or 3 to make your own sort of mini colour palette, they look fabulous, don't they?
They do. So, and then to finish it off, this black, we're going to cut that to 2 notches above the 5 inches. There we go. So there's all our mats cut down. Now I'm going to put them to one side for now. Let's decorate up our topper. So I've got some of our purple low tack tape. Now if you buy the bundle of this, there are different sizes. So you've got a really big one that's bigger than this, and you've got some that are a bit smaller. So if you wanted to, you could have them so that you've got strips going down your topper,
yeah, definitely,
all along. But we're just going to have that one. Now what I find is a lot easier to do with this is to just put it on your hand, and then just so it just takes off some of that sticky, because sometimes they are very sticky and it takes off some of the paper. So just gently, we don't want to push it all the way down. We're just going to stick that to our card, and then we'll just do another line as well. So again, just taking off some of that sticky on that tape, and then you can place this wherever you want. It depends how big you want your border.
Absolutely.
A good trick for it,
and if you want to use a thicker or thinner strap of tape,
then you can have it whatever you want. But a good trick is just to tape it to your mat so that it's flush against there, and then you've got a really good line to stick your next tape. So we're gonna make this strip a little bit wider. Yep, 2 inches. And then let's get our inks out. So I've just used 2 inks for this. Now you could use 1, or there is some different shades of pink, so you could use more than 1. But we're going to start off very gently with our blush, and just lightly press against your card, just to bring out a little bit of that colour. Now just make sure that you don't go over the part where you don't want it to be pink. And then starting to press a little bit harder once you get further down. And then we're going to take some of our lipstick now, and then we're going to start from the opposite end. And so we're going to start quite dark and then going lighter as we reach that blush.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's just take our blush just one more time, just to make sure that it all blends perfectly together.
That's so gorgeous. And literally that's done in seconds.
It is, and you could go over it again. Like, you could make this pink at the bottom very bright and vibrant if you want, or you could just keep it so that it is quite pale, because now when we take off this tape, being very careful because you don't want to rip any of that card.
Oh,
it really, like, even the lightest shade of it really shows up against that white.
I absolutely love masking techniques like this. They're so fun, aren't they?
They are. And like I say, like, if you're starting out and you just want to like print them off and you've got a few inks lying around, then this is such a perfect way to make cards.
You don't have to look at that digi-stamp and think, oh well, I can't colour that in.
Definitely.
I haven't got any pens. Couple of ink pads, that's all you need.
That's all what you need, isn't it?
Or you could just even get a pencil and do some grayscale colouring, or leave it black and white, and just combine it with maybe the black and grey shades of the Adorable Scoreboard. Don't worry if you haven't, don't be put off if you haven't got loads of pens and an absolute infinite stash of materials. You can do something like this and keep it really nice and simple.
And I'm pretty sure, now I could be wrong about this, I'm pretty sure that if you put the Matastic in your printer, then you could print
it onto that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so then you've already got that colour background.
Yeah, absolutely. Just play around. Like, obviously you guys at home, just play around, have a look at the settings on your computer and things, and on your printer. But yeah, you definitely can. I mean, such a great way, again, if you want to make it a different look.
Right, so let me just stick these on here, and then I'll turn it around and show you where we've got up to. So I've already stuck it onto that black, and then we've stuck it onto our first pink shade, and then I'm stuck some foam pads on this to then stick it onto this one, our second shade of pink, just to give it a little bit of dimension. So this one was our one with the thin board, so very carefully I'm going to stick it on. And you can cut out the middle of your card if you wanted to save it. So we're just going to put some double-sided tape on that to stick on to our third and final one. So this one is the one with the very large border going round. Give it that pop of colour. And then let's stick it onto our card blank. And then there's something that I've just thought that we could do, because on this card we don't have a sentiment. Now on these cut out bits, I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, it's actually got lovingly handmade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out So then that can be our sentiment
Yeah,
for our card.
absolutely. I mean, that's for if you were just using it in the traditional manner of just scoring it in half. That'd be on the back of your card. Absolutely. Oh, I've just had more comments on YouTube about how good the subscription is. Kim Waitman, worth every penny. I've had this subscription for quite a few years. Julie Barlow, the magazine subscription is the way to go. Great value. You never miss a copy. Jason, can't wait to use this. Just ordered it.
Oh, you'll be so pleased.
Yeah, you will be so pleased with it. Vicky Cook says, thank you for the inspiration.
Yeah.
Mary Moore says, so many great ideas. My kit has just been sitting there, need to pull it out. Well, hopefully we have encouraged you to grab this kit and have a little bit of crafty fun.
Yeah, definitely, because it is such a lovely kit.
Oh my goodness, it makes me want to work on it today. I'm like, oh,
it's like, why can't we work on this?
I know. I want to sit and play with this kit.
Right, so we've just cut that little sentiment out, and I've just matted it on some of our black. Let's just take, and you know what I've done? I've just realised I've stuck it upside down.
Oh, you could have that as a tent fold though, Rach.
No, the butterflies are, I've just realised the butterfly on it, but that's okay. Just don't do that at home. So let's,
I think you could still get away with that, Rach.
should we do it our normal way?
Yeah.
Let's do it this way. So let's just pop our sentiment just down there, and then to finish it off, I have bought some of our gemstones in.
Yes.
So let's go for a different colour than what we've used on the original one. Let's go for this middle shade of pink. So
well, that's it, because you've got all three shades of pink on there.
You can literally pick whatever,
any of them,
whatever you want.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, and last one, because we have got our sentiment down there now, so we can't fit that fourth one in, but that looks lovely. So there we go.
What a beautiful card.
Thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It's, yeah.
It should,
when you
ideally you'd want it like that.
But that's all right.
This is okay. We can let her off. She's worked so hard to prepare these for you guys, so we can let her off an Australian card. Definitely. Thank you so much today, Rach. It's been so fun.
Yeah, it has been really good, hasn't it?
Do dig that kit out, and if you are a Diamond member or you've just signed up, send us all your makes. We want to see them. Tell us how much you love being a member, because it seems like you all do. It just makes us so happy that you guys at home are enjoying your new membership. Okay, a couple of things before we say goodbye. Our TV schedule. Pauline will be on Hobby Maker tomorrow. Early start, 6 and 7 a.m. So do set those alarms. Do turn it on when you get up for breakfast. She is showing off the layering birdwatch favourites from our For the Love of Stamps and the never before seen storybook woods. How cute is this?
Oh,
how cute is this?
This is like it. I love this.
It's time.
It's a really good one.
Honestly, me and Rachel, you'd have thought we were crackers when we worked on this.
Oh,
Every 5 minutes, all day we're like, oh,
look at this one. Have you done that topper yet?
Yeah, we absolutely loved it. So do join us do join Pauline on Hobby Maker for that collection. She will also be back at 2 and 3 p.m. with the glitter ombre Miri and showing us some more inspiration using that cute Storybook Woods flagship launch. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, it is Kat and myself for a brand new launch at 10 a.m. So do not miss out tomorrow. Very excited to bring you some gorgeous new launches. That is all for today. Hopefully, if you haven't crafted along with us right now, you can absolutely go on the hub or on our YouTube and Facebook channels and re-watch and get that kit out. But have a lovely rest of your Wednesday.